KC looking comfortable here. Going to see if Koi can disrupt that somehow. There's already the back line. Bit of a swing there from Magnum, just out in the open.
Beautiful so far, just getting the flashes, and the defuse has already started.
Yeah, this is nice. Great amount of pressure from Camo there. Trying to break down that back line, allowing the defuse to come in. That is great work from Koi.
There's barely any time. I'd be surprised. Yeah, Casey's just gonna walk off.
I didn't come here to die.
I mean, honestly, try. Why not?
Yeah, why not? It might cost him a rifle or two. Let's see how much they get to keep. Yeah, Shin's gone down. That's a rifle. Yeah, that is a massive. Players, as you were talking about before, Camo, well, he got one. I was kind of hoping he might get a little played in further by Shadow being there, but one and done. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Yes, it's early information, so they can cheat across the extra body towards the A side of the map. And as we can see, it is a very heavy investment for Karmine Corp towards this side. They haven't got anyone playing that default out. They didn't particularly look towards middle. This is, again, quite all in from them. Shadow shouldering on the angle too, but it's Magnum to break in. It felt like no one was watching the wrap. No one watching Elbow at all. Allows them safe access. I kind of want to see it from Magnum's perspective, what he was able to do with that, because it felt like they were prepared and ready in this form for Koi, but not the case at all. So Plant's going to come down. And everything else for the cross, I mean, the smoke's going to be there for Shin. So that's, again, not an issue necessarily. Plant should be coming down. Starkso trying to disrespect the cross, and that's perfect. Denies it wonderfully. Starkso disrespecting that smoke, playing just in front of it, catching any attempt. He does, but for how long? Yeah, I don't think he knows how far up Shin got there. Absolutely not. Once again, left somewhat high and dry. Yeah, they know where they are, but Starkso couldn't even save him at that point. They just lost track of one player, and it was enough to cost them. So Karmine Corp get the man advantage, and they can pause here for a second if they want. They don't need to overcommit, but you can already see the information want to be found there. Shadow investing the ult, wanting to find a couple of those facts, and Starkso getting curious.
To use that thrash and actually retake a little bit of the space. Also, the paranoia has been burnt from Gervinho, and Casey is just going to turn around. They still have a whole minute to work with, and the entirety of Koi is already on the right side of the map. Yes, the entirety of the setup also for Shados is waiting on B.
They can be behind this by some margin. No ult close enough by to get fully online. Just going to double check that no one's near. No one's at tiles now.
I thought Ray had it gotten before. Just stop from it.
Maybe.
I was like, nah, not interested anymore.
And they, I mean, Karmine Corp have access to this site. Gervinho has made it here on time, but it is going to be a retake. Now, what do they have to work with on this retake is going to be everything. One smoke, no paranoia. They do have, I think, Wingman still with Shadow, but that's about it. It's going to be quite limited this time. We were complimenting how well they disrupted this back line. This is going to be difficult now with a lack of utility. For Koi, they're now going to try and wrap through middle. Now the paranoia is good, and here comes the counterplay. Camo and Starzo teed up for success, and they catch them all. Oh my god, where's Shin just found that from? Quick DP, he wants out of there. Where's he off to? Taking back towards tiles, allowing Narrate to play in. Still wonderful synergy between the two. Narrate still got full kit as well to play with. And a quick look towards that B site. I don't think Camo can stop him here. I like this adjustment from Karmine Corp, and there's the plant.
Yeah, and not only that, now Raid is going to get his ultimate with this plant, thanks to Wingman. So it should be easy if they manage to go to a safe position, which they have. Of course, the utility from Shaders is not going to be available, so Koi has to play this very well, and most importantly, together. They cannot go tap the spike. They have to push them before they know.
But I love this already from Shin. Look at this, trying to offset the timing. He knows that Narrate's got his ult. It's a little risky to do this because there's no protection, right? But he knows this is going to buy time and probably capturing this one player. No, he got information though. Now Dizzy to follow. Spam comes. Oh, and he still gets one. They don't even know about Shin. Now they do, but it's too late in the day. Maybe waiting on the timing to get that presence from Starkso towards top middle, try and get that crunch going so they can maybe look towards retaking this site and this game on time. Narrate's already going to find Starkso, so it's all eyes on the pack on the back line. Sumasi waiting. Oh, it's gorgeous. Even the third looked like there was a potential, and now all on Shados. A 1v4.
And we're looking at Starkso on the floor. And Shados is just saving, so it's all right, you know? He's just walking away.
Big attempt they can make. I want to see what they can do here.
Everything for Camo, for Gervinho, of course. It starts to steal with both of the flashes, and he's gonna never mind. Well, no utility.
Oh no! That was such a big opportunity! And just held in place. Hands tied behind their back. The KC firing squad putting Koi in their grave. It's time to run, Camo.
On mid, of course, all the utility is going to be burned. Smokes and everything, but Koi looks ready.
Yeah, they're in the right place for this, but they get outgunned. Martin and Tomasi swing the corner. Shadow Camo go down. 18 seconds, and the red carpet is rolled out towards the A site. Karmine Corp are just showing us variety and good adaptation. They're just running through this map. And it felt like Koi had a good attempt that round, but do they try and go for the retake? Well, it doesn't matter now, if I'm honest. Shados and Sarzo, what are you
Another
meant to do?
save.
Plant coming in. This is all a little bit dangerous here. If Shin decides to go walk in now, he could find a great deal. Yeah, he has. He just found Sarzo, absolutely none the wiser. And it wasn't pretty from Camo, but he's got the job done. Trade comes in, but Martin up on top. Finally gets brought down. We've got a little bit of a battle here. Camo wants to get at least a 4th round. Does he have the chance at it? Tomasi and Narrate still going to be holding on to this one, though. The site control, at least, is a good couple of steps for Koi here. Camo's so down low, though. Look at his HP, just 5, but none of the bullets landing for Tomasi. Camo is going nuclear right now. It's Narrate, though, in a 1v2, and my God, I thought he had that one. Refresh that, but I think they're going to have a little bit of a second to work with. Yeah, they're going to be ahead of it. Nice pick there from Camo. Okay, first step taken. Knife going to reveal. Yeah, there's a lot here. Now, do they respond from this? Yes. Already going to pull across a couple of players. Martin going to lean towards this side.
Go, go.
There's going to be a little bit of a run back. So
Ballsy from Magnum also, you know, he goes on the pick, he gathers that the information that they've started running, and the rotation is instantaneous from KC.
Yep.
Tomasi's not going to be alone here on B. 40 seconds still left. And Koi all together trying to go into B.
a bit worried because Magnum's still got the nade there. Martin,
I mean, Narrate
still has a lot. Yep. Narrate's standing. I mean, okay, Plant.
30 seconds left.
Not going to be denied, I don't think. It's Martin who's going to find the nade towards Shadow, but there's the Plant coming in. It's denied. Okay, 20 seconds now. Koi needs to put bodies on the line, and Camo, he's refusing to lose. This guy will try and do it himself if he has to. 15 seconds. The spike is still the problem here. 14, the clock is ticking. They've got to get a move on, and this is now just a... What? How the hell did Camo get that? That's ridiculous. 6 seconds. Get Tomasi play his life. No! Koi through middle, and Camo leading the charge. Man on the front line, the flash was perfect. Dizzy is the counter. Martin and Narrate trying to slow the roll a little, but they're ahead. Martin's going to find one Camo on the trade, but it's Narrate to slip the net. Gets ahead and even finds Gabino as well. Come off it. Saxo and Shadow, this is the bonus. Can they do some more here? Can they do some damage? Maybe cost a couple of weapons. Hello, that's an enemy.
Are you friendly?
Shadow, 1v4. He's got himself the Vandal, and he's got 58 seconds. Spike is deep within the control of KC. The word melons comes to mind.
Melons. Yeah.
Melons.
Yeah. Some slacks will get that. Melons. Melons in double digits now for
Melons
KC.
in chat. Deal with. You can see the KC are trying to be slippery, right? They're making them work for their dinner, and already the spikes will be running back. It's Camo to find Tomasi, as Camo is solo trying to hold on towards this A side, but he's fallen. He can only hold it for so long. The smoke's going to take the place, and the spike should be able to be taken towards the site by little old wingman doing his job. Now, what do we see for the retake here? Narrate not going to get everything he wanted, I don't think. A little unfortunate for him there, but he will have
Thrash is ready.
ult back online here. What maybe they were waiting for. Got to clear through this though.
Just in case he wanted the lineup.
Yeah, going for the approach through Link while the rest try and go around more CT side, and here comes the swing. The flash was fantastic, and Karmine Claw clearing house. It's so systematic. That is a high priority now. Already the fight starts to come out. Is he going to force Camo away? First couple of steps found. Martin starts to have a little look through towards Elbow. It's a trade out. Camo going to find one. Gribian on the trade. Much better from Koi. Showing that lovely crossfire. The swing off the contact. Narrate's still here, though. This is still not fully safe yet. Time is starting to tick. And,
standing.
oh my God, Starkso almost got punished there. I mean, he will be found by Tomasi, but it's a round secured. It's a round secured for Koi. There, no one to swing. Knife to follow and Paranoia posted. Pillar should be cleared. Now we look at the post plant, that deeper hold from Koi. What do they have to play with here? Another opportunity for KC to potentially show off, but it looks like Koi want to get aggressive. For KC, Readers just on Shadow to try and become a turret. Starkso and Grabino. How much can two men do here? The underhand flash not going to find much here, but the TP taken, and look at what they're trying to do here. Oh, this is desperate times for Starzo. Shin's going to put him out of his misery. Diffuse can come in, and this scoreline close, yes. Going again, and it looks like a little bit of a pre-takes happening here. I'm seeing the high flash come through as well. Dizzy doing his job. It's going to be Shin just on the swing, looking to find the players on the site, and it looks like KC are just flying through this. They don't even look phased. That wall to the top so they can allow for the diffuse to come through. So Grabino needs to try and keep control of this. Nice work from Shados to deny Shin at least. This is going to make it a bit more difficult. They have to address this backline, and they got to do it fast. Spike time is everything.
Don't have much more. Karmine is going to have a snake bite, and it's probably
Nice.
going to delay even more. With Shadows getting a kill, this is looking doable for them. With that wall,
Last
Karmine.
player standing.
Okay, Shadows has to save this. He has to go and challenge himself, has to put his body on the line. 3 kills already. He has to go above and beyond here. Narrate can't do it in time, I don't think. Out of bullets, out of time, and out of options. Shadows does enough. Koi off to a start here.
information thanks to Stark, so they're going to also retrieve that Vandal.
Yeah, that's lovely for Camo.
This could go south.
Yeah, it certainly could. Shin tried to stick it out as long as he could, but it's Narrate now with it all to do. Spots down one, denies the plant, looks for a follow-up. It's Shadow going to find Shin, so it's all Narrate really on this site. The support's a mile away. Tomasi is almost irrelevant. Oh, God. He's found Shadow too. How is he still here as just the raid boss? Looks for the new angle. He's... Oh, my... Stop it! Narrate! You're not meant to be able to solo a site against 5 players. Please. God, if Karmine Corp thought the Koi had a chance in this one. Narrate's turned it on its head. He finally falls to Shados. Opting to sit somewhat out of the standard position. You can see the setup's going to be in play. Actually, tell a lie. The now this ones aren't down. Now going to be utilizing them just on the fly. Going to force him away. Force him off the angle. Counter utility there now. No more utilities easily placed. He has to swing on this, and he does. Shados plays that.
Size Array is going to try and shoot a bit, but none of them is going to be caught, and the Thrash might be coming in.
Nice suppress though. Flash. Starkso needs to stick the landing. I like what they did, trying to be disruptive to this retake that was waiting. Now Shin, Tomasi, and Martin operating at a player deficit. A quick take towards the side. It's turned the attention of Camo, who lands it. Tomasi on the trade, but still numbers favoring. They're starting to dwindle. This is much better from Koi.
The way that they've been moving around the map, now Shin doesn't really have a chance to do much here. With the Guardian, the spike down, no utility to work with.
This is nice, a 3-2 split here. I want to see how well those two in middle do, as they do start creeping a little closer. Gonna try and deal with the counter presence now. The pressure starting to build towards Yellow. It's a good clear, but it's a good trade. Magnum still standing, takes down Camo, but here comes that push. Here comes that pressure through middle. Got to see that. That's what's meant to be keeping this spike safe. Splitting the attention of KC, making it hard to fold them down. But already Magnum and Tomasi hitting a whirl these shots. Can they deny that Suffuse though? Shin gonna try and get himself away from here. He's still alive, barely breathing. Magnum! Knife comes in, but the lockdown's still gonna be going. Yeah, so they've got to deal with this, or they've got to deal with the players in the place, and it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Shin gonna find Grubino, but now he's in a little bit of a predicament. Can he keep his life? Yeah, he can, because they're trying to evacuate back towards Yellow. Who gets captured and who gets detained? A couple of players here, just one actually with their hands held. Shados on protection duty, and Magnum outdoes him. He doesn't get too greedy either. Slips away.
That is beautiful. They know that the spike is still on the floor, and now he's been retrieved, but still 3v2 situation. The Alarm Bot is going to spot him.
They need this plant down, 14 seconds. Starkso's got to keep him safe and secure. Gets to dip away. Oh, that is so dangerous. Beautiful shot from Camo, but a 1v2 going in for Starkso. He needs to roll back the years here. Knife back ready to be played in. Shin gonna get the wall there, and that's a difficult position to clear. Tomasi waiting patiently. Right, not gonna be able to get Mosh down now, at least safely. He's lost that angle, but he's still got a good pixel out of place there. Can he? Oh, he's so good. Why are you putting this aim gun in this position? It's so perfect. Grubino gets punished on this. Plant's gonna come in. Man to the good here for KC. Let's see how Koi play this. Not resting at all. Actually, Starkso can slip the net a little here. Shadow's gonna find Narrate. Trade comes in. Keep your eyes on Starkso. What can he achieve? Beautiful. He's outdone. Shin does the dance. Oh my God. Suddenly Martin just appeared on his screen. Up and over we go. Trying to play that high and low almost. Neron sacrificing himself if he had to, but Martin lands the knife. Shadow now a 1v2 for himself, and it ain't gonna be fun. How does he approach this one? He's trying to toy with it. Halfway now achieved. It's Shadow, you gotta check this one, you gotta swing this one. This far. Jump spot, so he knows there's a player up here, and he executes him. Magnum now gone. Oh, right. Tomasi, what's this about?
Right.
It's not done yet. Shadow, Starkso, and Grubino, I believe in you. Starkso gonna find Martin. It's gonna be an absolute mess on this side, but Starkso holding his head high, gonna find both. So he's dealing with them. The edge of the pit, beautiful from Starkso. What can Narrate do? He's got so few options here. Has to dip in. Oh my God, beheads Grubino.
The wall's still there, yeah, but
I'm terrified. Why do I feel Narrate's got this one?
Does he have a safe plant?
Oh God,
Not
God,
again.
Starkso, you got to get a run on here, and he knows it. He's got to try and shoulder this one. Narrate, does he keep his cool? Starkso, beautifully played, stunning from Starkso in the end. Quite similar scenes here. Now, I don't know how effective Shin was on this one. He's already had to pull back towards the lower side of screens, and Camo gonna isolate Narrate. There's no trade there for Shin. He can't do anything about this. So that's gonna be the spike down. But this is an adjustment. This is different. I like what they've done here with Rubino playing in middle. A late look. Could be a nuisance, could be a problem. Lockdown comes in, Magnum on the clear. Starts on the trade out, and we're going down to 3. Magnum, Tomasi, and Shin.
Are they sure?
They have no idea, though, about this man. Rubino makes his presence noted. And Starzo from down below drags him to the depths. Koi, beautifully done.
The knife again from Stark, so I think that they've been brilliant.
But it looks like there's actually a battle on the site here. Yeah, Karmine Corp sticking around now.
They have the
This
spike.
is, oh my god, they absolutely do. But Starzo hits a worldly shot towards Martin. Quick flash, and he wants to go back through, but the wall, yeah, gonna cut it off, divide it out. Flash coming in, gonna find what he wants, and the lockdown having to be
Maybe too much.
respected.
Everything that was used there. The thrash, the lockdown, spice ult.
Magnum.
Trap.
I like this. The space being filled, but Rubino comes back around and catches him off guard. I kind of like the idea from Magnum then to try and work behind that, but he has allowed the evening of the scoreboard.
I think there was either one or the other one, you know? Like, you use the lockdown, and then if you feel like you're being pushed, you put Narrate in a safe position to use the thrash, or maybe for later in the round, because you cannot save anything for next one.
No, going back in now.
Now we're back into a 3v3.
All right, that's Quake still down. Flash back in hand, the flash
30 seconds left.
goes through to allow the cross, but they just don't expect Narrate. He's so willing to challenge on this. It won't be the first time, but now it's Shin to help him out. Shados and Starkso looking to find some of these players here. Gonna catch Tomasi. They know Narrate's still around. They know Shin's still around. They know where these players are roughly, but we're running low on time. Dizzy gonna blind him for just a second. Stunning shot from Shados. Can't do any more. Starkso on the trade out.
Yeah, but what I mean is that they haven't even gotten a map since lock and since kickoff.
Yeah, but Camo's died. My hope's dwindling. I've lost all my hopium, I need it back. Analyst Desk, I bank on you to make me a believer. For now though, Starzo trying to hold and play off the back of the Dizzy. The swing's there, but he gets punished on it. A good trade for Shadow at least, but there's still a man advantage, right? So
30 seconds
Spike
left.
not yet to be saved. Yeah, okay. Man should be able to get that down. Okay, not a problem. Rubino catching a little bit of damage on that way through. So KC willing to stay ahead of this wall. They are not backing away from this. Toying with expectation from Koi. And there's the first swing and a big punish here. Karmine Corp gonna leave it just down to Shados. Not this time. As it stands, look and see when that plant comes in. There it is. Oh, and Tomasi so aware of what Camo wanted to achieve. Holding that back line, no flank potential now. Shutting that door. Now we look at the post plan. What do we have here? Quite a bit. Tomasi gets to kind of kick into gear as well. You're going to have Magnum with the utility. You've got all of this good stuff to add on top. What disrupts it? How does Koi deal with the back line now? First target, finds it. Shadow, beautiful. Dispatching of Narrate. They need to follow up though, and he takes a lot of damage. Magnum and Tomasi in unison, taking them away from this. It's Starzo and Shados that are taking a lot of damage. Starzo's down to 5 HP. It's save time. So again, he'd have to close the gap before they get some sort of danger. Shados and Camo, they are your headhunters here. They've got to find some value. Dizzy goes up, gonna find the blind. Shin gonna find the flank. That's Starkso gone. It's all gonna be the madness on the site itself, and Martin takes his time. It's Camo finally getting involved, and he really gets involved. Oh, this is gonna be so interesting to see how this works out. Camo bailed them out last time around. Does he have that same punch, that same potential? Now I'm looking at that late lurk in middle as well. Don't forget about that. Magnum's gonna make his way over, but it's Magnum to find one. Traded out. This is Camo's time to shine. He gets shut down, but it's all on Magnum, who's been spotted, who's been noted. But look at the HP. It's down in the dumps. It's dreary. And oh, he's got it, Magnum! They got very little, maybe a flash in play off the back of the Dizzy too. Martin's very close though. He's ahead of this, and there was a real chance he just had the perfect spray down, but they're really doing damage here. Koi digging in their heels. They're not letting this round go. They're desperate to hold on here. Tomasi just wants in on the action, but he ain't getting it. On the other side, Camo got Magnum. That's that mid lurk. We're down to the 3 here. Rubino's still not been cleared. This man is just a beast by Yellow. Still so much value, and the follow-up from Starkso. It's all on the right, but this guy is something else not in this round.
They're going full-on fake onto 8.
And I think the
30
alarm bot...
seconds
Also, knife again.
Yeah, it's... Oh, Narrate gets dealt with, but the lockdown's here. Okay, again, to try and counter this pit, Rubino's got to make his mind up here. What do you want to do about this one? Well, he gets his choices removed here. Shadows on the swing, going to try and trade it out. Martin having none of what they're trying to sell. Plant going to come down, and the last couple of players making their way over here. They still got presence in middle from Starkso, and they've got the 2 coming through from CT. Camo and Shadow, and these 2 have been absolutely on fire. Going to need more of that from Camo now. You know what he's been doing over around the back of Yellow here, but here we go, Martin. Got to deal with this, and he does. Oh, but again, Koi cleaning house. We'll come back to that.
You will.
For now, Starkso gonna be
will.
trying to check on this. As there's so many bodies, beautiful! Oh, it's stunning from Starkso! And yeah, they are absolutely large and in charge. Koi not done yet. We are going the distance. One flash for Magnum. And that flash did not make it around the corner, but apparently it doesn't matter. Starkso's gonna land his shot. And Camo, trying to buy a couple of seconds here, tries to isolate the fight towards the site. Narrate gonna outdo him. Down to a 4v4 post-plant. We're gonna need to see that defuse started soon. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Hello. Well, that wasn't pretty. And neither is this around anymore. Shin's fallen and Shados after.
It is a triple threat because you have a Shadows Molly and you have a Karmine's Molly. Like, it's a lot, but it doesn't matter. KC's back on the retake, already 2 bodies down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's alive. Just.
Still alive.
Yeah, Koi need to get an eye on this pretty soon. Denial on the defuse here.
Nope.
Well, no, actually, yeah, still alive.
Yeah.
This is, this game doesn't feel nice to be Bayer. There it is. Smokes in, flash in, and away we go. But Narrate finds a pocket to play from. He's already taken down Camo and Magnum unchecked. KC happy to hold this, but a beautiful flash from Magnum there.
They know exactly what space they're giving up.
I like what Magnum's done here, though, is prioritize that shower control. That's really nice. So's the follow-up shot. Shadow going to be punished. They do get the plant in, and the res, I don't know if it's safe. I don't know if they can really fight for this control, because, as I said, as soon as you slip away from it, oh my god, Tomasi. Just catching them as they tried to clear that. Playing it so well together. Grabino's position is somewhat revealed. Maybe not accurately, but enough for Magnum. Keep it simple, stupid, and away they go. But can Camo connect? Just, I mean, he does eventually get Shin, but Magnum's still gonna be good for one. Now the spike, that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm looking at. Tomasi has found Grabino, so suddenly, that space isn't safe, and you're right. He could play this in potentially. Maybe a little paranoid about a lurk here. You can already see him eyeing up the back just in case, but no, it is all towards the site. It's this pause that's caused this doubt.
Yeah. Little by little, look at Tomasi already going on from B long. They're just waiting for his call to understand what's actually happening on the site.
And I like what Koi tried to do there is take control of CT with like almost 3 of them, right? Take that space. Good response from Karmine Core as well as to drift back even deeper. Now, can they isolate Tomasi? Do they know about this? Here comes that ult that they were worried about. Keep that space. It gets denied on the first way forward. Camo unaffected, as is Shados and the rest. So now it's just the guns at their side. Wingman gonna go first. Camo gonna lean into this. Get ahead of the Dizzy and take 2 heads on the other side. Martin left for dead, and now it's Tomasi in a 1v3. He slipped the net quite nicely, but Camo's caught him. This is gonna be screaming, calling for support, but he's good enough for the first. Looking for the timing on the second. Couldn't quite got out in time, but on the other side of the map, Camo and Shados doing incredibly well. What do they do now? Do they pull the plug? Oh, this is gonna have so many question marks. Do they continue towards a no? Too much unknown, but Magnum's made it back. They have no idea. So Wingman gonna go and try and get that plant down, hopefully unfazed, and Stark's so curious, because he knows Magnum's alive, but where the hell is he?
So
They have no idea here. Oh dear, this is worrying. Now if they identify no one else is on this site, they can start pressuring that defuse here. Magnum gonna use the dog to clear.
I think it's a little bit early. I think that he might... Oh, Shadow needed to wait.
Oh dear, Shadow should be dead here. Yeah, he is. Narrate's caught him. And now Shados, this has to be magnificent from him. And this position is rotten to try and work with. This is so difficult. Yeah, he can't do it here. Diffuse gonna come in. Have a bit of a fight. And away we go. Martin, oh my good God. Around that corner are so many players, but it's Magnum again. This guy's winning out this map. He wants this one. He's gonna do it himself if he has to, but already Martin there gonna be traded out. Camo right back at him. It's Narrate to tilt this back to a 2v3. Shados and Shadow now the last one standing. Narrate is absolutely
Push.
And already, nice flash though. That was really a bloody hell.
Nice
Camo finding
weapon.
that. Okay, Koi, are you serious? This is the round, but the raid boss is here. Narrate's made it to the site. Even a rocket can't stop him now. Camo just trying to hold him back, trying to buy a couple of seconds. Posts it eventually. But I'm nervous when Narrate's around. And already he's close enough by. He's got his ult here to be played with. Wingman clearing through a little for Shin. And they're getting much closer by now.
Cover going out.
Yeah. Little by little, Shin is going to try and open every angle. Martin and Narrate already playing together, just like the previous round.
Paranoia is perfect. Camo gonna be blinded up. Martin takes that opportunity, and now they have to deal with the deeper hold on long. This is gonna call for the ult. Grabino gonna invest that. That comes down. To take them away from the defuse for just a moment now. Swing towards long. Martin's gonna find Shadow. We're looking at Shados. Can anyone else step up here? Karmine Core are working their way through this. The Molly is, oh, Grabino! He's gotta get in though. He's pulled off a fuse. Oh my god, what are you doing? Grubino's got time! That's incredible work from Grubino between the ults. Here we go. Drop on the wall, and it's going to be Dizzy up top. Shadows to find Narrate. That is the big boy down from the site, at least.
No Thrash available.
No, but also there's that shower presence. It looks like that's the kind of protocol list for Karmine Corp is to dip back towards shower if it becomes an issue. 20 seconds, still no plant down. This is where it gets dicey. This is where it gets dangerous. And something is shit on the site. He's found Shadow, and now they're going to have problems with this plant. I'm keeping my eyes towards Grubino. He's the one with the spike. 10 seconds. Starksel can only get one, and Martin is still standing. Showstopper's here. Posts it, doesn't get it. 6 seconds now. Where is that plant in the final second? He puts his life on the line. Oh, drive-by. Martin denies. The round's done. Towards elbow, gonna line aside the Dizzy, spot them on the cross, gonna punish Camo. Follow up on the util, he's buying time, and he's doing really well at that. Shadow gonna send Wingman to work. And as it stands, KC just keeping their cool. Not gonna overdo this one.
Beautiful utility from Tomasi. He also makes sure that nobody's pushing him from the right side. The plant has gone down, but still it's a 5v3 situation. Not ultimates to work from the side of Koi. They have to be playing from within the site.
Double swing, trying to deal with that ult. He's not gonna find a target, but it clears quite deep. And now we've got to look for someone to over-deliver here. It's got to be some of these players to find something. They're trying to stick as a pack, work towards long, find a fight that can maybe win it. Martin says no to Massey as well.
Plant is already down, and KC has taken over B.
But you could, I mean, I was going to say, if you're Shin or if you are KC, you might be considering that someone's there. Maybe you're expecting a 5-play stack towards A instead. But regardless, he does go down, and this then makes the site feel a little bit claustrophobic, right? You're kind of cornered in here a touch. They get to find their comfort at all. It's going to be Martin shouldering this one, flashed off Dizzy to follow. This is going to be so hard. Counter Dizzy comes out, but by now it's looking a little bit late in the day. Narrate already been chipped down to 27. He goes down, did take a couple with him, but Starzo standing.
Be misleaded into something else. Magnum is just playing.
He's been traded though. He's been traded though. And this is still not safe by any means. Like, this is still uncomfortable. Like, it just feels like a very weird position to be in. CT's safe, so they opt to try and take it over once the, the boom bolt goes and everything else, or there's going to be almost a free take on this one. Yeah, Starkso wants to check on this. He wants to have a little look here. It's going to be just showers. Anything to block this off. You've still got a little bit of utility here, and they're still very paranoid as to where these final players remain.
Yeah, Grubino is going to be joining them very soon. We see the pings on the map also to keep an eye on what happens from heaven. And surprise not, of course, Narrate has an ult.
Yep, and he's found, I think, both players there. That's going to be pretty gut-wrenching as Grubino.
They can hold.
Gonna be the one to hold this down. Here we go. This is the challenge here. Pain Shot gonna come down. Doesn't get any sort of effect really. Forcing him away from it, of course. Starzo spraying and praying, but it's Shados' connection goes down, and suddenly Shados unleashing fury, and Grubino had faith all along. Diffuse comes in. Right, just eyeing up that B side. Oh dear, Grubino got caught. Really awkward timing. Looked like he got caught in the jump there, but still. Shadow gonna slow the roll and kind of temper the pace, spotting a lot of players. They're gonna have to fall away from this, but a 1-for-1 trade to start with ain't bad. Starkso's gonna be a little careful. Okay, I'm blind. Yep. Starkso is actually going for the fight. He's actively pushing into this. Koi! Oh, dearie me! A couple of seconds here, and Tomasi, rightly looking towards the back lines, does find Shadow. But would you expect Grubino to be here? Now that I don't know. Quick TP, and Grubino's position could be massive. Now the spike will
going
cross.
to stay there.
Tomasi is dead.
Yep.
Tomasi just moonwalked into his own death. 3v3 now. Plant gonna come down.
Spike planted.
And now Long is not safe. Beautiful reposition from Grubino. Oh, and the spray works out for him. Almost gave the follow-up. Martin copped a headshot there. 1 HP left. This really falls on Narrate. Trying to control it and no expectation of Starkso in elbow. And now there's panic galore. Martin has to be a hero here with 1 HP. It ain't easy. It's not looking likely. Shados! Starso's already got the nade here. You've already got everything you need. So if they can just stall them out long enough, Grubino tries to thread the needle a little, but it's Martin to take away Shadow. Now gonna pop the ult, try and catch one. 14 seconds.
Time.
Keep your mind on the clock here. Starkso still unchecked. Gonna take down one. That's a spike drop. 8 seconds now, but it's only Shados. A 1v3 is a lot to ask. And he's waiting for this now. The paranoia about where he may be is going to be building, but the angle should be caught right about now. Tomasi.
Be by himself, or because they're going to win and time it.
He's going in. That's ridiculous from Starkso. They are so aggressive here, Koi. They are playing with so little fear, and Karmine Corp have to be careful of everything. And they've lost control on the other side. Shados.
Yep.
Shados.
They're playing.
Shados.
Now there's no way that they can trade them.
Shados. TP. Cool, no worries. They still have a player over the other side. That's going to be...
But Kama's alone. What is he going to do now? Just use his utility? He still has everything.
Oh dear. Gotta run. Oh my god. What?
What?
How did that catch him? That's... I couldn't tell you how that happened, but it did. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just peeking out of the pit. It's a fumble. And now we're into a 2v2. Second attempt at the plant, and Shin, actually, they're being hurted here.
30
I'm going to start
seconds
yelling the word melons if this keeps going.
Yep.
Shadow's going to be dipping away. And now we're going back around.
What?
Where's the TP? Towards the side. Okay. All
Okay.
good.
You know, you win a couple of extra seconds, yeah? The plant is going to be secured. It's not like the rest of Koi had any more utility to play with.
Paranoia, double swing. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tomasi!
Side the smoke behind them.
Alright. Camo creeping closer. Starkso's been found. Shadow's trying to keep their attention. Just spamming. Just trying to draw the eyes here, but it's Narrate watching this way. Camo, yeah, beautiful from Narrate. Just watching that smoke. So expecting these guys are going to be up to something. Fact-finding here. They're going to say, okay, bye-bye. They're just going to... Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, we put the TP! Suddenly, the rest of the team turns up. And Shin was meant to be watching this at one point, I'm sure, but what are you meant to do with that? Get swept aside, and you've lost Magnum and Martine. Narrate's got them space, but look who's still here. Starkso. And does he check? He's looking for it.
Yep.
Yeah, he absolutely is. Reading the timing well after losing bodies on the one side of the map. Maybe expecting they were looking for some presence elsewhere. Beautifully done. And they're running down on players now, just Tomasi and Shin.
Yeah, now here's the thing. Do you still want to go for this in a 5v2 situation, knowing that you can give your opponent those kind of orbs? Shadow is going to be using the wingman to see if he spots anything. They're definitely ready to go onto site.
This feels maybe not the best of ideas.
Yeah, taking a rifle here should not be that big of a deal, right?
No, and this they don't know there's 4 of them here, obviously, but you feel like you're going to trade this. And I like this readjust from
30
Starkso as well,
seconds
putting
left.
himself in a good position here. Paranoia's
Paranoia,
nice.
yeah.
Camo's caught Tomasi. I don't know how much Shin can do. If he even gets out with his life, it'd be very, very fortunate. And they know he's been nearby, but look who's waiting. Starkso, open arms, gives him a hug, gives him a greeting, gives him a little spray on the floor. Shin's still holding. They need this plant. A tap. Just draw eyes. The pop flash there. Camo finds Martine. And now down to 3. Man advantage up towards Koi. TP on the way, but look who's waiting.
30 seconds
Rubino,
left.
does he get checked here? He absolutely does, but only for a quick glance. The double. And even look for the 3rd. Not going to happen. Narrate's still alive. But how much can one man achieve? With the weight of the world on his shoulders, the aim's not going to bail him out now.
All the other teams on their group lose it.
We'll come back to this. Rubino's still here. He hasn't been pushed away just yet. Nice pick up from Martine. First step, but the second not taken. It's a 2-for-1 trade out, and long control is still for Koi. They know they're coming this way. The rifle can be recovered. They can get a couple of these weapons back, sure, but again, you know it's audacious. Starkso walking the wall. There's no respect. This is the Starkso of old. Roll your mind back to what this man could do, but not now. Martine's still there. 4v3, favorable to KC. OT maybe on the horizon, but still breathing is Grubino, Shadow, and Shados. There's no flank this time. This is going to need a lot to go right for Koi, and Martine is not allowing it. 3 kills here. Big for him. Looking like a 4, maybe an ace to keep Karmine Corp's hopes alive here. A desperate attempt, and Shados not going to make it happen. We're going the distance. 2 locked behind Showers. They almost have to. Dizzy there. Swing comes in. Magnum with a counter flash. Going to send it in. Has to swing the corner. Loses out. Camo keeping hope alive for Koi. But now the burst comes in, and Martine catches. Going to put down 1 with Narrate on the follow-up. This isn't looking comfy, and the spike's been lost towards Showers. This round looks wraps as Karmine Corp. Oh, Martine! That's just filthy. Beautiful. But Rubino, he actually avoided the paranoia and isolates Martine. Oh my god, the follow-up! A 1-2 punch taking away the split towards the site. Now, fortunately for KC, they had access elsewhere, right? They came up long, they're fine, but the post plant is not comfortable. All they have is long and site itself. That's it. Rubino's just playing for time. He knows he's got him feeling uncomfy. TP gets taken. They got a solid grip around their throat right now. Koi need to start building back in though. Shin here, looking for a fair fight towards CT, but there's 3. And you can already see the counter wrap though. Look towards CT, look what they're up to. I love what we're seeing here from them. It's a nice attempt, but they get held back. Tomasi wins the fight. Narrate now comes in. Oh, Narrate trying so desperately, but the defuse is there. Active in this, because if they come back and deny the plant, they're screwed. Maybe didn't need to go that far, just made sure they couldn't get towards the side for 10 seconds. Now there could be a fight on the side. Casey trying to flood back through this, and Shadow's in danger. Plant is down. Starzo trying to be the hero of the day. Gonna find Martine. And a 3v3, it all becomes a little more even. Tomasi finds the first step forward by removing Shadow. And now it's on the back lines. Someone's got to deal with this. This defuse ain't gonna be stopping. Nothing stops it. Karmine Corp. Split, and that's right. But I'm looking at Grubino. I'm looking at his positioning. Does he get away with it? No, he's been caught. Magnum on the spam, gonna find him. Don't know if the pixel showed or if it was just intuition. But now Koi are in danger and KC on the verge here. Starkzo still waiting on site. Shows position, wingman on the plant. Narrate gonna find one. Starkzo on the trade. Looks for more. Shameless comes in. Oh, they finally done it! Martin and Tomasi rip it away.